How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. And as you can see today, it's not a team of the season one. We have a player of the month, and it is well deserved for Crystal Palace's Wilfried Zaha. Zaha, he's been phenomenal this month. I think he scored 4 goals to help Crystal Palace climb out of the relegation danger. They're safe now. He's done a great job. Roy Hodgson, as the manager, has done a great job getting Zaha back on form, and he's a striker as well, which you definitely want. You always want a striker in terms of a player of the month. Yes, we miss player of the month in terms of defenders and CDMs and whatnot, but Zaha at striker, why not? And when he's this cheap, I know you can see the price in the top left and top right, just ignore that, because if you've got any cards whatsoever in your club, it's going to cost cheaper than those boundaries that you can see in the top left and top right. So lads, if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do already. Bring the hype to it and smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Let's aim for 1,000 likes for Wilfried Zaha. And lads, we're going to get into it in a sec. The team in the background though, we do have Dele Alli in there. We do have Eriksen, 2 that are missing. I think I'm going to review them both tomorrow. We have Mahrez at striker. Mahrez is a great striker on this game. He's a great player in general. I can play him calm. I can play him right forward, left forward. Play him striker. He could fit in any single one of those positions. Alongside Zaha today in the midfield, we have Mateus. We have Ruud Gullit himself, Eriksen, Dele Alli at the back. Ashley Young, who we packed yesterday, I packed him again today, so I had the duplicates, and it helped in the Zaha kind of SBC, which was very, very cheap. And speaking of cheap, lads, let's just see how he is, and let's get into the review. So cheap, what do you define as cheap? For me, it's like not spending a penny in my club. I didn't spend a single penny. I had the player from Ashley Young this morning, get him in an upgrade pack, the untradeable ones, but also, this really only cost the team of the season player for the first SBC. There's 2 SBCs in total, one for Crystal Palace, I do believe, the other one for something else, but they are very, I think it's Ivory Coast, the other one, but they are very, very cheap, lads. Yeah, it's going to cost you like 20k if you've got some players in your club. If you got even less, it might cost you like 60k. If you've got nothing in your club whatsoever, the prices on it is 80 to 100 on the Xbox and 100 to 120 on the PlayStation. That's if you got nothing in your club whatsoever. And the team this season, you can get through weekly objectives. That is how simple that is. Playing SBCs. SBCs, squad builder. It's not even squad builder. Squad challenge. No, it's not squad challenges. What the hell is it? Squad battles, that's the one, lads. Playing squad battles. You earn like a Crescito this week. That could get you this Wilfried Zaha. And yeah, you could get in a second player for the price of a defensive one or any kind of untradeable in your club. And when you look at these stats, they are quite impressive. From the acceleration 94, the sprint speed of 96, the attacking position in 91, the finishing also 91, the shot power 92. So in that category, it looks very, very stacked, apart from long shots, which are quite bad. You look at the dribbling, 96 agility. He's got 94 crossing if you want to kind of drift on the wing and whip a ball in. Very good there. The balance is quite good. The ball control is 93 and the dribbling is 95. Stamina is very good. The strength is good as well at 83, and I had no issue whatsoever with his strength. The things I had issue with this card was the heading. He doesn't get off the ground. He's got 56 jumping, lads. 56. He doesn't get off the ground whatsoever, and it's really bad with the card because he really does not get off the ground, and it's definitely a dampener with the card because as a striker on this game, sometimes you got to win headers. Yes, you can get strikers on the game like Sebastian Giovinco, bless his little cotton socks, and they're literally little because he is like 5'4", something like that. But yeah, he doesn't get off the ground either. Now strikers can kind of flourish in this role alongside another striker. In this case, I had Riyad Mahrez. That wasn't really the perfect combo for Wilfried Zaha. What I would do is get a tall striker. You look at the Premier League, you maybe look at someone like Manchester United's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, or Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku alongside Zaha would be like a match made in heaven. Little and large, it would work really well, especially when get off the ground. I'm not saying he's small by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know what his height is. I think it's like 5'11", 5'10", but at the same time, it's not really too bad in terms of height. It's the bad in terms of jump, and he does outjump any defender in this game, and it does let him down. And when he does outjump him inside the area, and he's got the header, he's got a free header, his heading accuracy is 54. It's even worse than his jumping, man. So in terms of heading, it is bad, so you don't want to kind of cross it into Wilfried Zaha. You want to get it on the ground, and you want to get it into the area, because that is where this card flourishes. He flourishes inside the area. Take it such. That's a good save by the keeper. The ball will come back in. That was Edison, by the way. The ball comes back in. It's like a deflected shot. It's another good save by Edison. But I will score at the end of this one, lads. I will score with Zaha. So in terms of the pros then, we have the acceleration. Zaha picks up the ball. That should have been a penalty. If he went down, that would have been a penalty. We have the acceleration on the card because it is literally, it's 94. It's great for the card, and it's it gives you that boost of pace, obviously. obviously. But when you've got a sprint speed of 96, you hit it instantaneously. You press that right trigger, bang, top speed achieved. You should get an accomplishment for that because it is very good in this game. And when you got the agility that he's got, and you look at the agility, it's also 96. Very, very overpowered when it comes to kind of building up speed. And maintaining it, he maintains that speed with the ball or without the ball, and it is very good. As you see, Mahrez play the ball in behind. The defender's left for Dustman, takes the touch. I could take all the time in the world to finish that one. He does do a low driven. Low drivens with Zaha. Again, other bread and butter. You want to kind of do low drivens because his finishing is very, very good. His long shot start isn't very good. It's 76, and you might be wondering why he's not amongst the cons or something like that. Because the clip I scored, the first clip in this review, the goal I scored at the very first kind of goal that you've seen, it was a long shot, and it was a standing long shot. It was sideways to goal. It was a first time shot. It was a finesse. Honestly, that was a long shot in itself. So in terms of doing long shots, he can do them, but they are at a stretch every now and then. When he's running with the ball and takes a kind of pot shot and stuff like that, sometimes it doesn't work, and it does work against the card. As you'll probably see in this review, as he receives the ball over the top, look at that volley, man. Eat your heart out. And when you're comparing stats and stuff like that, you can look at these stats and say, you know what, cons, volleys. In terms of the volley stat, it's 73, and that's what some people might say, the volleys are a con. That is not a con for me because he's just literally shown that he can do the volleys in the background, hence why long shots aren't amongst them right now. It would be amongst like a minor con, but it's not a major con like the heading or the reactions. Now, in terms of reactions and why I've got this with the card is because inside the area and stuff like that, he doesn't come alive. You've got to kind of activate him by pressing LB to make the run. He just, yeah, he doesn't come alive. It's like that song, Come Alive, but it's just, it's frustrating with Wilfried Zaha. He doesn't react to loose ball. He doesn't react to crosses sometimes. And, yeah, he's second to the ball a lot of the time. And it is down to reactions, I do believe. And his reaction start is 78. So I looked at that and I thought, you know what, 1 and 1 together, or when you match 1 and 1 together, it makes 2, or quick math and all that crap. But it's, yeah, it's like a match. And it does, kind of play out in terms of reactions being the fault of his actual reactions in game, and obviously that should be the case. But in terms of the agility on the card, he's very, very quick in his turns on the ball. You've seen like passes that he does receive. He's very quick in turning after those passes, and his first touch is impeccable. It's 93. His ball control is touch tight every single time. His dribbling is fantastic. When you throw in the 4-star skills as well, he is very good. See a stop and turn there, plays it into Mahrez. Mahrez plays it back. It's a nice touch, great ball control, and it's a good finish at the end of it. So in terms of the finishing, is he good enough to be a striker? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's good enough to be a striker in terms of finishing. In terms of the other aspects to his gameplay, I don't believe he suits striker. He's more suited to a cam on this game, whether it be like a 1 cam in behind 2 strikers so he can run on behind the defense in a completely different role to David Silva would play, or in a 4-2-3-1 as a wide cam. That is the role I reckon this guy would suit down to a T. As a striker, he's going to be good. He's going to be an impact sub, but in those roles, as you just seen there, he scores yet another volley in the background. He pulled out wide, and when he pulled out wide, he cut inside, he scored the goal. As a wide cam in a 4-2-3-1, you're going to be doing that all the time. So I reckon, as the wide cam, he'd do a great job. In terms of the rest of his pros, we got the shot power. The shot power is tremendous. It's 92. It's very overpowered, and he can beat any goalkeeper on this game. That one was Gianluigi Buffon in net. So, yeah, is this his last season in football? I'm not too sure, lads. I think it is anyway, and Gianluigi Buffon, for me, goes down as a legend, or an icon, as you would want to say it now. But in terms of the overall rating with Wilfried Zaha, for me, he's going to get a 9.0. 9.0 is fair for this card. He doesn't feel as good as the team of season cards that I've used so far in terms of the, I don't know, just feeling right as I lose the ball a lot in the background as I wasn't really playing. I was falling asleep at this point. But yeah, the value for coins is going to get a 10 out of 10. I mean, how can you turn down an SBC that costs pretty much free? You get this card and you get a 50k pack. I forgot to mention that earlier on. You actually get a 50k pack with this SBC as I go for the bicycle in the background. Doesn't quite come off, but yeah, in terms of the value for coins, this guy nails it. 10 out of 10. A year right now, the upgrade packs and everything like that, they are nailing content right now. So props to EA Sports as well. In terms of the enjoyment rating, he's going to get the exact same rating as his overall rating of 9.0. I reckon he could be more enjoyable had he had like heading and stuff like that. And the reaction reactions, he just, like I said, he's one step behind all the time, and I didn't like that about the card. In terms of Champs readiness, I reckon he'd be good in Champs either as a starter or as a super sub, which I would recommend you use him in Champs as. Divisions ready, definitely does well. Division scored 10 and 6, which was a good record for me at the time. I'm not really playing that well today. Like I said, I was falling asleep. Too many reviews, man, too many reviews. In terms of simple players, we have Marco Reus, Alejandro Gomez, and Jamie Bloody Vardy in terms of similar players, if you want to kind of gauge the kind of, I don't know, the level of Wilfried Zaha in this game. He performs beyond his level, but at the same time, he's behind a lot of different players on this game. And that's where I'm going to end the review, lads. Hope you have enjoyed. Would I recommend you do this SBC and get Wilfried Zaha? 100%. I can't go higher than 100% because it's not allowed, because 120% makes no kind of sense whatsoever. And that's going to be it, lads. Hope you have enjoyed. Smash a like on this review. Let's in for that 1,000 like mark. If you can do that, it would be amazing. So bring the hype once again. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Let's try and hit, I don't know how many subs I'm on at the minute. I think it's like 203,000 or something like that. Let's see if we can push that even further. Drop a sub if you are new. Smash a like if you enjoyed. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.